YouTube. Like and subscribe. Now. In other news, I threw up twice this morning. The worst was the owner's dog barking, though. I know, I just told that story. I threw up twice this morning before the event. I got really drunk last night with Melena and Britt. Went to sleep, slept on the couch, woke up at like 3 a.m., threw up, woke up again at 8 a.m., threw up, woke up at 9 a.m., threw up. Oh, you know what? I threw up 3 times this morning because I threw up at like 11:30 right before I left for the event. Why'd you throw up? Because I was hungover. So it was tough getting there, but now I'm fine. I didn't drink any alcohol at the event. I couldn't even like fathom the idea of consuming alcohol. It would have made me super sick. So same in Lud's house. No. The hangover that I had that day after I drank sangria with Cutie Cinderella was the worst hangover I've ever had in my life. I was throwing up until 2:30 p.m. the next day. Constantly. And the only time I wasn't throwing up was when I was driving an hour and a half back to my parents' hotel. And the whole time I was in the car, I tried to be on the phone with my sister, and I told her, I was like, I'm sorry, I can't be on the phone. Talking makes me nauseous. I had to turn the music down because it was making me nauseous, and I had to stare blankly at the road for an hour and a half so that I wouldn't throw up. Got back to my parents' hotel, busted through their hotel room door, ran into the bathroom, and immediately threw up. And then somehow got myself to the San Diego Zoo Safari Park with my niece. And I didn't throw up there. Big time. But that was the worst hangover I've ever had in my life. I didn't have any sangria last night because I'm genuinely terrified of that alcohol now. Thank you so much for the merch purchase. Yo, girl chatter big time. Alcohol is fun. Alcohol is poison. It is the sugar. Yeah. But it was a lot of vodka last night. Why do you keep stealing Soda's car? Huh? No. The other day, I had to take Soda's car because they had to go to an event downtown, which I wasn't going to. And so I was stranded downtown, so I had to take his car home. And today, I took Soda's car home because Nick Melena took a car, Soda took a car, and Soda was hammered. So somebody had to bring his car back home. That's why I took Soda's car today. I carpooled. So I didn't have my truck there. So I drove his car home for him. I'm not stealing his car. Yeah, I longboarded. How do you like the new apartment? I like the new apartment. It's really nice. Hadley, thank you for the 2 months. There was a period when I first moved into this apartment that I really dreaded coming home because it's very quiet and very lonely is not the right word because lonely has such a negative connotation. I'm very by myself in this apartment. And there was a while where I didn't want to come home because I didn't want to like close the door behind me and just like feel that, yeah, like solidarity. But it has gotten to the point where I've liked coming back home because it's really cozy. And I'm also more introverted than I am extroverted. So I like closing the door and just like, just like chilling. It's gotten a lot better. There's still days where I'm like, damn, I do not want to go home right now. But for the most part, it's like I like coming back here now, which is good. Other things from today. Maybe we'll do an IRL. I don't know. I have to take Rich shopping and I have to teach Rich how to drive. Thank you for the sub. Because he doesn't know how to drive. He used to like a really, really long time ago, but Rich has been living in New York. So he's just like never had to drive. He doesn't have a license. He doesn't know how. He doesn't remember. And like, it's very hard to live here if you can't drive. Isn't he like 50? Don't say that. Don't say that. Solidarity? You mean solitude, my dude? First of all, both of those words exist. I don't even think that I misused that word. I guess, yeah. No, I did misuse the word. You're right. It would be solitude. Because solidarity is like in solidarity. Yeah. You're right. Why did I get timed out for 24 hours? You want to find out? It's because you said Maya needs to marry me low-key. Also, the homeowners had a kid. I don't know if you saw the kid. Okay, not that there's anything really wrong with the kid, but there's a kid running around at the event, like running in frame, just like sometimes in frame. Like, what are you doing? Do you not understand what's going on here? The kid's like going in and out, like weaving between. I don't know. She was like 4, 2. No, she was not 4. She was at least like 6, 7. Did they not know it was live? Yes, they did know it was live. They knew it was live. I was talking to Eero about it. This is actually bad. I don't know if he wants me to say this. I was talking to Eero about it, about when she told Miz to get his feet off her furniture. Because the interaction went, Miz had his feet on the outside, like, bar chair. And it's like a white cushion, right? So she was like, can you take your feet off my white furniture, please? And then Matt goes, oh, sorry, I thought this was E-Rob's house. And she goes, no, it's mine. And I was talking to E-Rob about that because I had just seen the clip on LSF, and E-Rob was like, I wanted to turn over and tell her, like, this ain't your house, bitch, it's your husband's, probably. I was like, E-Rob, don't say that. I'm really glad that you didn't say that. That's a lot. Thank you for the 3 months. It's facts, though. Nobody knows that, okay? Nobody knows what she does. All right, I don't know what she does. I did meet her husband. I don't know what he does either, but I did not like talking to him. The kid's name was Andrea, and she's really good at chess. Good one, Connor. Botez's were there. Who else was there? Emeru was there. Alinity. Jay. Hooray. And Poke and Gigi. Yeah. Honest opinion of the magician. I legitimately thought he was really impressive. I'm super boring when it comes to believing in anything, obviously. Not that anyone would expect an adult to believe in magic. I don't leave those things being like, wow, like, he's so cool and magical. I leave those things being like, I'm very impressed with his skill set. Genuinely. Because he makes it look very good. And he's good at presenting it as well. So that's pretty neat. Like, I saw, because I was sitting at I was sitting on a couch watching while he was standing up doing it, and he did one of the things where he had like the deck of cards and here, and he was like, there's nothing in my hand, right? But then if I snap, and then like the card like showed up in his hand. But because I was at eye level, I saw him flip the card, and it was so fast. I don't know how he did it. It happened so quickly. I didn't see him do anything with the deck hand. He just like snapped and then it was in his hand, but I know he flicked it over there, and I was like, holy shit, that was amazing. Did the heat fuck with the camera's quality? I'm no production tech. I don't know what happened with the cameras. I just know that transmitters were not working and that it was effing. They did keep switching camera angles. They switched camera angles way too often. You guys already know, everybody there knows that they should have just had Finn out there with a backpack and a good camera. Yeah, like, everybody knows that. Would have been way simpler, would have worked, would have been easier. But Cyr was trying to use a backpack, and he had to be hardwired because the connection was not good. So that would be super annoying if Finn was using a backpack and he was hardwired the whole time. So I don't know. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, but it's a much bigger venue. Like, crossing that whole lawn hardwired seems terrible. Slipping through my fingers all the time, each try. This camera looks like a news camera, though. Yeah, that's the other thing. I feel bad for Finn, because that camera is heavy. That's a rig. That thing's crazy. Is Cyr as funny as he seems? Yes. Cyr is... I've never, ever seen that man not on. He always says funny shit. He's, like, the best... Easily, him and Spaceboy, and I think it's because they're like they do RP, but him and Spaceboy are probably the best like improv people, some of the best improv people I've ever met. They're just so good and they're so funny and they're so quick. And I know a lot of really good improv people because streamers, you know. But thank you so much. Yay, t-shirt dress. Those are so comfy for sleeping. I'm excited for you.
We've got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town.
My friend just got down.
I revived him, now we're heading southbound. Now we're in the Pleasant Park Street. Look at the map.
Go to the mark sheet.